the opposite of
I don't
strong
trust
and
you.
empowering.
Why are you starting from over there when you should start over here? Can we remove this fucking thing when I don't watch a video and because I'm hovering over it or it's on my screen, it starts watching it? I'm begging you, YouTube. It's so confusing. I didn't pre-watch it. You think I have time to pre-watch these? Nuh-uh. I wish. I'm sorry. I only watch hardcore corn. YouTube. Bro, you have no idea. Let's go. I promise you, I have not watched this. I have no idea what this is about. She doesn't have the brain capacity to pre-watch. Oh, shut up. Oh my god, if I wouldn't... I'm not going to tell you.
You can turn it off under setting play preview when hovering over video.
Wait, there is a setting? DM that to me right now. I need that. Right now. I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to say that there have been happenings that you cannot know about, but I was treading on a thin line. But since you don't know, no one will know. Therefore, I was not treading on a thin line. You were very stupid.
But I can't. I'll send it to Koga or SMTH.
I have my mods backing me that I was very foolish because I should have taken security and I did not. You alright? You were obviously unaware, huh? Don't worry about it. Point is that they wish I would pre-watch things. And yet, I do not. So let's go! Legard! Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro, what the fuck? You cannot just come in, drop so much and just go way back to lurk? Oh my god! Dude, a YouTube frog! Can we say hello YouTube? Can we say hello YouTube before we start? Hello YouTube! No, do not freak the YouTube. We have to tenderly hello the YouTube. We have to say hello YouTube. Don't resist. Hello the YouTube. Right now. Hello. Hello YouTube. Hello.
Women. What are women?
What are women? It's hello YouTube.
No, Matt Walsh, down, no, get back in your cage, get back in your cage. Depending on who you ask, women are strong, independent, beautiful angels.
That's me. All of it, what you just said, that's me. Yep. Thank you.
Sent it to Koga. Thumbs up.
Mystical beings, Sukar, Volats, and souls dry. No, angel.
You can do no wrong or evil, ungrateful. Not me though. I'm not like other girls.
Same.
Today we are taking a break from my seemingly never-ending research into the male question, and we are talking about women. In my video, What Happened to Men, I talk about femboys. And in this video, I'm talking about TikTok tradwives.
The term tradwife is trending online, fueled by a TikTok influencer who uses the term to refer to herself and how she sees her role in her marriage.
This is... I mean, she looks kind of hot, so I'm fine with that. A tradwife is someone beautiful who will cook delicious things for you while looking hot. That's my TikTok tradwife definition. I'm in. I would. She's cute. I know the trad means traditional, but come on.
Her role in her marriage.
This isn't just about personal choice or individual preferences. It's advancing a right-wing political ideology and dressing it up as a life.
What? Oh wow, of course a pretty girl is being criticized by Thorlock the Destroyer.
Whoa. Wait, why is tradwife stuff political? I thought it's about being cutesy and cooking shit. Why is it right-wing? Do the left-wing people not want to eat food?
Lifestyle.
What? What? Because it's anti-agency. Wait, so... it's anti-agency if a girl just wants to be a little bit more domestic and cook? Well, patriarchy? But what if she just cooks for herself? If there is a TradWife, but she's single, and she's just very domestic and like takes care of her home, and she has like a cat, is she also in like the right-wing propaganda? Everything is political in the US. Yeah, aren't you guys a little bit tired of it? Far right. Oh, okay. Far right. Wife means not single. Wait, so I cannot be a TradWife? Oh no.
Before we hop into our shiny armor to defend Milady, let's get into today's sponsor.
Milady.
You tired of this happening to you?
Wait, how much money was that?
Today's sponsor.
I'm sorry?
You tired of this happening to you?
No, this never happens to me. Does this ever happen to you that you just fumble all your 20s out? Bro, those are 20s.
Happening to you? Introducing
she had a
Ridge. Ridge wallets are high quality aluminum.
I actually have a similar wallet to this. It's like the push the button and it poops out your card. Oh my god, she's blonde again.
Aluminum wallets
so
that can
hot.
hold up to 12 cards, plus that fat stack of cash you're gonna take out of your bank before it collapses.
I don't have that.
Ridge wallets are made with RFID
you have one of these
blocking
things.
technology.
You have Ridge?
To protect you from digital pickpockers, which will be great when the one world government forces us to rely on digital currency. There's over 30 colors and styles.
Suffering from double time days.
No. Bro, I love how she says that like different colors and basically they are all the same colors. They are all 50 shades of gray. What do you mean different colors? There's black and there's gray and royal black and stonewashed titanium? What?
Carbon fiber, burnt titanium, and my favorite, rose gold. Ridge has over 50,000 5-star reviews, and they're so confident that you'll love their product that they'll let you test it out for 90 days. And if you don't love it, you can return it and get a full refund.
What if I eat it and swallow it and shit it back out and I send it back that I was dissatisfied? Will they still refund me?
So go to ridge.com/shoe or click the link
asking.
down below and enter code SHOE at checkout to get 10% off your purchase. Big thank you to Ridge for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad.
I didn't. I didn't. Look, see how she's looking at me? This is why I have to watch the ad, because she looks at me like that, and then I feel judged. And she's hot, and I'm kind of turned on.
Now let's get back to the video.
Match.
Oh, happy belated International Women's Day, everybody. Happy
Hooray.
Women's History Month, in fact. I didn't even know it was Women's History
I don't celebrate any of these, I don't know.
Month until I saw this commercial from Hershey's.
My name is Faye Johnstone. I'm the Executive Director of Wisdom to Action. We can create a world where everyone is able to live in public space as their honest and authentic selves. See the woman changing how we see them.
I always tell you that it takes a guy to be best girl. It's true. It's true.
The future at Hershey's, Canada.
Is that
I know, but we are taking the reverse. It takes a girl to be best man, okay? I don't care. It's how it works. I'm sorry. So I have a massive pee-pee, okay? That lady can take Women's Day, okay? It's perfectly fine, but I have a massive penis. And I'm not arguing about this.
Really,
you know?
the representation we want for women?
Yeah.
Cookies and cream?
True. Is this a biscuit? What is this? Is it a chocolate bar? Or what is it? It's chocolate.
Disgusting. The other day, this video of TikTok influencer SD Williams absolutely blew up on Twitter.
Dude, I love her hair. It's so cute. It's like, this is the kind of short hair that doesn't look like that, oh, you just like cut your hair and you just look like a boy. It's short hair, but it's cute and feminine. I love it. Oh, nice carrots, lady. Summer dresses.
SD is one of many in the new growing movement of TikTok TradWives. Women who quit their jobs and decide to be stay-at-home girlfriends, wives, or mothers, dedicating their time to domestic chores like cooking, cleaning, and taking care of their family. As soon as I saw this video of S.D. Williams, I was seething with jealousy. This woman looks like she jumped right out of a 50s Coca-Cola ad. She looks beautiful.
You know, but like, yeah. I'm not saying Shoe is a millionaire, but she's probably rich. Like, her videos are doing amazing. Like, look at she has 2.1 million subs. She has long-form videos. That ad revenue must be ad revenuing really hard. So maybe secretly she's also a TradWife. She just doesn't want to tell us. Maybe she's just like gardening, picking up her own little tomatoes and then baking and cooking for the little one and for the hubby. It would have been 5 million, if it had been millions 5 years ago. You think? Now that you mention it, I'm just saying. She says that she is jealous, but who knows? Maybe she's also TradWifing. YouTube ad revenue is ass now. I sort of assumed it always have been.
Confident, happy, everything the internet hates. So I defended the femboys, and today I'm going to be defending the TikTok TradWives. Both are very different things, but also kind of similar at the same time. Both are
Wait. TradWives and femboys are similar? What? Wow? How? What? Is it what men want? Wait, men want femboys and TradWives? Let her cook? Wait, is that what you guys want? TradWives and femboys? Sounds accurate? I didn't know. No, we become femboys. Wait, wait. So a TradWife and a femboy? A traditional femboy?
Exaggerations of femininity and are seen as rebelling against society, depending on where you stand. Depending on which party you vote for, the red satanic pedophiles or the blue satanic pedophiles. Now, I happen to support both the femboys.
I gotta love the diversity you guys have about voting-wise.
Boys and the TradWives. Real controversial stuff happening on this channel, folks. Subscribe for more hot takes like, is mayonnaise too spicy? I think
it can be. If you choose the spicy, it can be. It can be.
It's cool when people do whatever they want, despite how much hate is thrown at them. And
for
wow,
me.
was there a lot of hate thrown at this woman. Turns out it's all women can choose to do whatever they want, until a woman chooses to do whatever she wants. Over the past few months, there have been dozens of articles on the—
Wait, I have to read that. TikTok's viral TradWife trend accused of romanticizing an era where sexism and racism ruled. Why are conservative women romanticizing the 1950s housewives on TikTok? Bro, people on TikTok romanticize everything. Like, they romanticize taking a shit in the morning. Have you not seen ever those, like, I wake up, I make my bed, I go and take a shower, I do, whatever. They do literally everything. Okay, hold up, the morning shit is sacred. I'm just saying, it has nothing to do with racism and sexism, you know?
Growing epidemic of TikTok TradWife.
TradWife, the new trend, submissive women has a dark heart history. Who said, why is it submissive to cook? I'm taking a personal offense at this. A certain kind of housewife has found social media and is airing the details of their fight with feminism, but maybe they should tone it down a notch. Why? I don't get it. Why is it bad to do things that is quote-unquote traditionally feminine? So if there is a guy who also liked cooking, is that TradWife stuff? Or is that allowed? Is it like now sexist to cook? Jealousy? Of what? Feminist, but only if you follow their ideas? I don't like it that when feminism is only feminist as long as you do what they want you to do. It feels a little bit constricting. I guess I'm a TradWife. I don't like that. I bet that feminists was telling me that like my body count is too low and I would have to dip my pee into someone.
Calling them classist, racist, heteronormative, disturbing videos featuring
There is so much hatred in these people. But so much. Classist, so you're not allowed to be well off. Racist, you're not allowed to be white.
You're the best.
Heteronormative, you're not allowed to have a family, I guess.
Normative, disturbing.
Also racist again.
Videos featuring cis white women. Oh no, not cis white.
So what if it's a black lesbian girl cooking for her wife? Is that also the same? Are lesbians not eating? I just clogged it. Are lesbians like starving because none of them wants to be the TradWife? Or no, that's fine. That's ableist. No, they are not disabled. They're just lesbians. That's an anomaly. Maybe they only order out pizza.
White women. Articles calling the women insecure, telling them to just do BDSM instead.
What? Dear Gen Z TradWives, have you considered What? What am I reading? Let me get this straight. So there are girls in Gen Z who decide that they don't want to have this stressful life and they would rather be a little bit more chill, more domestic, and they are like, yes. But have you considered pegging your husband? What? What?
Dead. Articles saying they have no problem with their individual choices. But if this is the age of the TradWife, then I'm ready to die alone.
Then die. What do we do? Argue with you? I'm not on the debate team. This isn't mock trial.
The articles about this were pretty bad,
I guess.
But the comments were even worse.
Jesus.
Imagine being so scared of chasing your own dreams, you decide to sell your soul to a man.
Bro. The thing is that if you choose to be a TradWife or like a stay-at-home mom, then that stonks because you chose that and you want to do it. Like maybe you don't want to wake up at like 5 a.m. to grind your ass off in a tiny cubicle. You know, maybe you just really want to have nice family dinners and like a lovely Thanksgiving and a loving man who comes home to you and brings you flowers and snacks and you want to chase a little one around you. Nope, it doesn't work that way. The internet ruins everything. I really feel like that these people are just angry that there are people who are happy doing these sort of things. It's really just, I hate to say it, but you're right. It must be jealousy. But I don't know what they are jealous at because they seem to be really hating the idea of it. So maybe it's not jealousy, but like, I'm not sure what the right word is.
Being a slave to a man isn't being feminine. It's being a slave.
It's not slavery to have a husband. I'm fairly certain that it's not. Yeah, I don't think so. It's like, imagine that there is a girl who falls in love with you and there is like a bunch of people who calls you a slave owner because you have a cute girlfriend. Like, how dare you? That's all the patriarch. Yeah, man. Why did you have to become so handsome that that girl fell for you? That's kind of sexist, honestly. It makes them feel they made the wrong choices, like the ideology lived by might actually have flaws. Yeah. Honestly, you know what? You're right. I think the better verdict is that they are probably in denial. They probably live a certain lifestyle that is very much opposing towards the TradWife thingy, and they kind of find an enjoyment in it, but they don't want to admit it.
It is the spirit of the bitter bitch.
True, it's the Karen.
Please stop glorifying this. Spending every second of your life in service to men is not something to aspire for.
Who said that it's every minute is in service of a man? Like, where are they pulling this out of? Like, is it just me, or all I see is that there are cute girls, they dress up, they make something delicious, and they are eating it happily with their families? How is it... Bro, that's a reach.
If this is what makes her happy, that's great. Looks like she loves her life and I'm ecstatic for her.
Oh?
But it's not condemning housewives. But literal male fantasy cosplay, LMAO. So
why is it bad? Why is that bad to have a male fantasy? Also, why? It's so funny because it's literally like if you go onto Twitter and you have like, oh, female fantasy, and it's literally like a monster, an orc trying to pound you with their meter-long schlong. And the male fantasies, I just want a cute girlfriend who snuggles up to me at night so I'm not lonely. And it's like, wow. Wow. If the men are daydreaming about big tits and big asses, they are sexist and misogynistic. If the boys are daydreaming about a loving wife who will cook them a nice succulent Chinese meal, then they're also sexist and misogynist. Like, you guys can't really win, can you?
So does her husband beat and degrade her? Don't come crying to us girl bosses when your husband abuses you for dinner being cold. Stupid dumb girl who will end up with nothing when he leaves her for another one. I would love to come home from the construction site and slam her head into the fridge door for forgetting to put my beer in there.
Have you noticed how these people are always so violent? Like they are like, oh, you're cooking a lovely meal for your family. How about I just bash your face into the fridge? I bet you're into domestic abuse, bitch. Like, what are they thinking? They really hate women. It's crazy. It's they hate men, but they also hate women who love men. I just cannot help but think about that one tweet when the girl was like that men should be respected and treated right, and everyone was sending her like death threats. That, oh, I should just like do horrible things to you, and they literally like tweeted at that. That was crazy. I don't... What happened to the live and let live? Wasn't it like that? Oh, don't hurt us. We are just a little bit quirky and we just want to live. Like, you know, when they were trying to get acceptance for like certain communities. And now it's like, oh, wow, you got married to a man. I hope he fucking murders you. Like, what the hell?
1950s style. I would love to grab her by the hair and slam her face into the...
You see? What is this violence? And you know what's funny? This is not man. I bet you that the person who wrote that tweet is a woman. A very, very angry woman. That's actually crazy.
The same people who preach tolerance and love are filled with hate and spite.
That's jealousy and envy. It's more than that. This is pure, unadulterated hatred.
Fridge. Fascist Barbie would need a lot more of that caked up makeup to cover the bruises on her face after I beat her for not having dinner ready on time.
You know, I really hope that these people will really not have anyone to settle down with.
The tolerant left everyone.
Thank you, Lagarde, but yeah, dude, like, I don't want to be like that, but these people are horrible people. Why would you wish violence upon someone just because they are trying to be kind to someone else? Like, if she would be, like, if the TradWife meme would be, like, hurting someone, I would be like, okay, like, I wouldn't wish violence on anyone, but I see where they're coming from. But this is all because they live in a way that they don't approve of. Maybe they like, no, I don't think so. They just hate it that there is someone who has opposing views to them. And anyone, it's like you're either with us or against us. It's a very common mentality with people on the internet. And these people don't want to live the way. They don't want to have high body count. They don't want to have the girl boss life. They don't want to do this. They just want to settle down. And they are just like, oh, should I make videos? Maybe some people would enjoy it. And these people can't stand it that they are not miserable. How dare you not live exactly how I prescribe one should live? True.
Why are they all so violent? These people need to be in prison. Women like this trigger a violent reaction in me. Yeah, we can tell. As far as I know, none of these women are telling people how they should live. In fact, SD Williams is doing the exact.
You know, I just love the fact that they are always bashing on men being violent and they are saying things like this. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, if a man would tweet something like this, the FBI would be knocking on their door. But because it's a girl tweeting it, it's alright.
Opposite.
The misconception about the TradWife movement, it's not really a movement. Nobody's pushing it. People are typically just living it and maybe showcasing their life.
I love her shirt. And her boobs. But mostly her shirt.
Lifestyle like me. And we believe our place, specifically us as individuals, believe our purpose is to be homemakers. There are a lot of people trying to make this a sinister thing or put some other darker meaning behind the term TradWife. Nobody is doing that. We as individuals are just choosing to be homemakers. That's all.
Feminism is about...
Dude, I can already hear at least 5 blue-haired person just like screeching in the comments. Just like high-pitched, uninterrupted screeching.
Personal choice.
because they never really have counterpoints. You cannot really argue with them. And when they lose points and they cannot bring up anything, they just start screaming. That's the only thing. It's like, back to monkey.
But you chose wrong.
Okay, I need this for thumbnail. Thank you. That's a thumbnail right there. Yeah. True.
Is condemning traditional wives. I'm so tired of these self-proclaimed victims. No one is coming after you. It's all in your head, my sweet aggrieved whites. Inclusion of others does not...
Why do Americans bring race into everything? Why? I don't mean to be like that, but black women are amazing with families. They always cook amazing. They're loving to their children. Every time I look at it, it's like amazing fucking food. They are raising the kids. They are family people. Why is this blamed on whites? Or like, is it okay if a black girl wants to have a family? Or are they going to just like bash on that girl also? Hey everyone, easy target. Why? Or because we are so diverse, it's easy to raise blame. But I don't know, man. This is so weird to me. I don't want to say something very wild, but this is how I feel, okay? So feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that the internet has become even more racist than it used to be. Is it just me? Or did just something happen? I feel like there was a time when people were like, hey, let's live together in harmony and we are the same and let's get along, and everyone was fine, and then something happened and now everyone hates everyone. But mostly white people. They despise white people. And I don't understand why. What happened to the let's live together, we are all together and we can get along? Social media happened? Why? Really? You didn't notice? Yeah, There was a lie from the start. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. Died circa 2010. I don't know what happened in 2010. Racism is nature and will never go away, just like crime. It's just so depressing. Like, can you imagine if all this energy would be put into something else? Like, we could put all this energy to like all the I don't know, let's say homeless people, or you know, those poor people who have PTSD after going to the war and now they cannot fit into society, or you know, literally anything. Yeah, sure, you could even teach a spider to do fetch with a miniature ball. Even that would be more productive than this.
Not mean the exclusion of you. Breathe, Whitey. It's gonna be okay. Name one person who is condemning traditional wives. I am. Okay, just because someone chooses to live an oppressive lifestyle doesn't make it any better. Gender traditionalism is toxic, period.
Now solving those problems are hard. It's much easier to whine on Twitter.
That's true. You're right. You're right. It is much easier to hate. It's true. And also hate bands people together so that they can have this weird echo chamber where they tell each other that it's okay to wish death threats on certain people because if the world would be better. You're right. You're absolutely right. I forgot that you actually can be a dumbass. Okay, I'm trying to phrase it in a way that people will not get offended, but it's impossible. But you can be the lowest IQ primitive dumbass and you can still fit into these cliques. True.
Doing things for the sake of gender roles or gender tradition is toxic, period. In the end, this only benefits patriarchy.
Man, did you know that if you cook a meal for your family, it's all for the patriarchy? Like, the government comes in, slaps your wife, pats your dick, and he will give you an award. Like, yeah, good job. Good job. You did well.
Individual choices do not exist in a vacuum. She's promoting a dangerous slavery mindset to young women. This is not real feminism. Feminism is about the emancipation of all women from the patriarchy, not just some.
So cooking for your family, are they really comparing cooking for your family to the same level like what happened to the black people back then? Are they for real? When they had no rights and they had to work and they got no pay and they were constantly hurt and abused and treated like... Okay, just so that we are on the same page.
Women, y'all are embarrassing.
Hey,
I love all these people like, nobody's condemning TradWives. And then there's like hundreds and hundreds of comments and articles and videos of people condemning TradWives.
They also completely lost their original purpose, feminism. I would actually love to see what feminism stands for right now. Like, I wish there would be an article that like, okay, feminism is this and these are the bullet points. Because I feel like it's so twisted at this point, but so twisted. Fourth wave feminism. I know about the 4B movement. Isn't that the current one? The don't date, don't have sex, don't marry, don't have children. And that's feminism, I think. It's coming from South Korea, really popular right now.
TradWife until their toddler shits on them and their husband of 12 years, their senior, punches them out for not having dinner ready at 5 p.m. exactly.
You know, toddlers would shit on you even if you're not the TradWife. That's just like...
They're right as coup. It's feeding into the patriarchy. That's why if I ever have a child, the second that baby is born it can get a job and start making its own meals. I ain't doing shit for that baby, I ain't no slave.
Bro, if I would ever have a child, I would send it straight to the mines. You know, like, I am not here for playing around. Straight to the mines. Easy.
You realize when you hit 40, your husband is going to start having sex with one of your teenage daughter's friends?
Whoa! Whoa! Where is this coming from? What are these unhinged, like... What? What... That's so wild. Why is it so... I have no words. Like, where are they? I'm trying to imagine, like, this person is chilling in front of Twitter and they are just like, you know what? This person made a lovely dinner for their family. I bet their husband is going to cock her with an 18-year-old. How? How do they jump from 1 to 1,000?
Friends, right? You know she's getting it from Tyrone while her husband watches. Writing whole...
Good old Tyrone with the monster dick. El Clasico.
Fan fictions about a woman they've never met. Oh, I bet she's so miserable. I bet he beats her. Oh yeah, I bet she's cucking her husband for Tyrone. TradWife is when white blonde with big booba. Real TradWives don't have...
Oh shit.
Without getting political, at my college one group, which totaled 7 people, handed out pamphlets one day at the school. The next day the other side literally destroyed the campus in protest to what they did.
Wait, what was the pamphlet
Those
for?
last 2 either had some very out there fetishes or are talking from experience.
Maybe. Ooga booga. Yeah, what was the pamphlet? Now you have to elaborate. What was it for? Is it to be a local TradWife? And the Karens were like, nah, not under my watch. You will feed Lunchables to your non-gender conforming living partner. It was about babies. Wait, so... Is it not allowed to have babies? Is it against the patriarchy to have babies? Do people know that if people will stop having babies, then, like, you know, we will kind of like die out? Could stop being dense. Oh, you know. Anti-abortion. Oh, okay, anti-abortion. Okay. I thought it was about having... Because, okay, hear me out. This is my logic, right? If being a TradWife is bad and basically slavery, then being a wife is bad, right? So if you cannot be a wife, then you cannot have children. So technically, you don't need abortion if you can't even pregnant in the same time, because if no one is having sex, then, you know, yeah, like you don't even have the it's all about sterilizing the public. But why? Wait a second. Do these people just hate humans in general? Like, do they want everyone to go like, just like single, miserable, alone, just like every human? Because if they hate the idea of, like, I think you guys call it the nuclear family or something. That's when there is a wife and a husband and the children, and they really, really hate that. So they don't want children. But if there are no children, there are no people. There is a population reduction, people. Well, I mean, misery loves company. They hate themselves so much, then they hate everyone else.
You are thinking about it too much.
Oh.
There is no logic behind it, it's all emotion.
So what you're saying is that these people are not emotionally mature? Are you telling me that I couldn't sit down and have an argument with them without them violently trying to stab me? Oh, okay. My bad. I was trying to think about it like in the logical steps, but you're right.
Booba. Real TradWives don't have big fake tits. Stupid with fake tits. Every single TradWife account is just softcore porn from women with massive tits.
There is nothing wrong with that. I'm into it. Let me be. How is cooking your family for your not cooking your family, cooking for your family giving OnlyFans vibes? Oh my god, that's a kind of OnlyFans I could do.
This is giving off OnlyFans vibes.
Wait. If they say it gives off OnlyFans vibes, do they mean that OnlyFans is bad, therefore sex work is bad? Wait a second. Wait a second.
This is a fetish. She says in the video under she chose this.
Not when they do it. It's true. Well,
Freud was right.
Yeah?
Humans without logic and a moral compass are little more than emotional animals.
You know, people are scaring me. They are very scary. The thing is that when someone is based off of pure emotions, then there is no logic in them. And if there is no logic in them, you can't argue with them, and you cannot...
It's kind of ironic that the people who complain about tradwives are the kind of beasts you'd never want to marry anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about them getting husbands. For sure. But it's kind of sad because, like, you can't even... I think arguments are very important. I think you should always listen to the opposing side. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't agree with them. You have to listen and you have to try to understand how and why they are thinking the way they think. And it's impossible to make these people even listen to you. And that's what's scary.
Life. And she did. It's a choice to be this stupid. You call yourself trad and yet you have big breasts. Checkmate. This right here is pure...
Well, how else are you gonna get the mommy milkers? The mommy milkers comes from the mommy, and that comes from the breeding, and that comes from the wifing. You know?
Distilled coon brain. I implore you to step out of your goon cave and get some fresh air, please. Just because you find the woman hot doesn't mean it's porn. Can we stop calling...
That's not true. If you're desperate, you can york off to anything. Trust me.
This a fetish? Oh, thank God. Somebody normal. This is a well-documented white nationalist online trend.
Oh, yeah, True. If there would have been TikTok back then, Hitler would have constantly retweet these things. It's like, oh man, that's my favorite TradWife. Yeah, so true.
Oh, God damn it. TradWife, but she uses social media, lol.
Bro, do they know that TradWife doesn't mean Amish? Like, they're allowed to use technology? It's not like she wants to sleep in the hay next to the horses?
If she's such a TradWife, why is she on an iPhone? If she's so traditional, why is she using a cell phone?
Are you trad? I'm gonna be honest with you, I never thought of it that way. But I think people might think that I'm a little bit more conservative than others. Because I guess I'm not against the idea of marriage and women doing feminine things. I didn't think that this is so controversial. But you have to understand, I grew up in Europe. Everyone in my family, every girl knows how to cook. Every girl takes care of their husbands. Everyone was taught that there are certain things you have to do. And it doesn't mean that you have to be a slave. It's more like guys do guy things. Like guys change the tires. They fix things. And the girl will do like the laundry and cook for you. And it's not that you have to do it. You complete each other. Okay? And that's what makes a team. Whatever the girl can do better, that's what the girl does. And whatever the guy can do, that's what the guy does. Squeeze the third wife. I'm fine with that. Listen, I would rather be a retard wife than be whatever those other people are smoking. Okay? I'm fine with that. I don't mind.
This sounds like f***ing conservative boomers when they're like, oh, you're a socialist? How come you have an iPhone? Impossible to be a traditional wife when I'm a male. Hey, that is not true. It is 2023. We support trad husbands and boy wives.
Listen, if you can cook, you will be very popular with the girls. Like, listen, you will make a killer steak. That woman is going to sex you that night. I guarantee you. If it's delicious, they are gonna be like, let's go. I guarantee you.
On this channel. This would be fine if it weren't for all the whiny pick-me shit. Nobody cares if you want to cook and have big titties. Go have fun. Imagine being so insecure with your miserable life, you have to do some 1950s Nazi cosplay.
I told you. If Hitler would have had TikTok, he would have been scrolling and liking these things. I knew it.
To get any male attention, lol. Did he pick you, sis? Pick me, pick me, pick me. Hope he picks you, queen.
The thing is, that boys probably will pick her because she's kind looking and attractive and doesn't scream. So yeah, these people will probably get picked. Unlike these people who are like very, very angry and threatening with violence just because someone cooked something. Imagine an insult being, "You're very attractive." Yeah, it's like saying that I bet your attractiveness will get noticed by the other gender. Wow. Is it offensive? Is this bad? I'm not sure. Yeah, is this an insult? Wow, lots of people want to romance your pussy. Yeah. Bro.
This pick me. All this woman has to do to get picked is exist. I don't think she needs to make a big spectacle on TikTok.
True, there are way too many boys with low standards. Lads, the standards are on the floor. We gotta pick them up. It's way too low.
To get male attention when she looks like this. Be serious. And also, can we just talk about this pic?
Bro, she's basically looking like Marilyn Monroe. She's gorgeous. Of course she would get picked. I don't think there is anyone in chat who would say, nah, I wouldn't. Like, look at her. She's beautiful. She's busty. She knows how to cook. What else do you want? Hair too short? Oh, okay. My bad, princess. My bad. Hey, Lena.
Tie for your emotes. Until next month.
You're welcome.
Be serious.
Not fingers too pointy. Oh, shut up.
And also, can we just talk about this pick me shit? Pick me is an insult people throw at women when they aren't towing whatever the current NPC line is. Some of these people calling this woman a pick me have OnlyFans in their bios. You literally financially rely.
Ooh, that's true. Doesn't having an OnlyFans make you a bigger pick me because you need multiple people to pick you so that you can have a salary than someone who is already married because they already have their person who picked them? Oh.
Rely on being picked by men. If men didn't pick you, you'd be out of a job. And I'd have like 5,000 views per video, but...
The shade. That was a shade. She's sassy.
When I do it, it's based. When you do it, it's cringe. I guarantee I can cook better than her. I can bake better bread than her, and my boobs are bigger. I just don't wear ugly dresses, and I...
Those are very cute dresses. Shut the fuck up.
...work for a living. I'm not married, and I certainly wouldn't submit to a husband if I had one.
How? Why is it always submitting to the husband? Which part of these videos is submitting? If a girl dresses up, most often, they don't dress up for the boys. They dress up for either themselves or for the girls, honestly. Most of the times, girls don't give a two shits, because if they would give two shits, girls wouldn't do those crazy manicures. Because every time I ask a guy that, hey, what do you think about like long nails? They are like, I fucking hate it. And girls do it anyway. So they don't do it for the boys, they do it for themselves and for the girls.
Sorry, I was trying to find your fucking point. I'm actually a lot better and hotter than her, and I'm not married.
Oh no.
Okay. I want her to peg me. Oh,
Same.
I don't know how that one got in there.
Same.
Sorry. I wish America could...
Same.
Go back to the 50s when things were simpler. I'm secretly gay. I have polio. I'm not allowed to wear pants or go to college. I beat the shit out of my son and molested my daughter, and no one will ever do a goddamn thing about it. I can't get through my day without a shit ton of drugs.
Damn, the 50s were... Man, can't we go back to the 50s?
Most of those things still happen today. But the being on drugs one is funny because it's like, yes, it's true, women were on a ton of drugs back then. But I really gotta ask, like, do you know how many people are on SSRIs? How many people require them to function every day? The shit the average woman is on nowadays would kill a 1950s housewife. I only take my ADHD medication sometimes, but I should be on like 4 other pills I'm prescribed, but I simply do not take them because I refuse to be a walking big pharma cocktail and my mental illness.
Oh my god, she's schizo. Lad, she's just like us. She's unhinged and schizo. Aww.
Make me funnier. I'm sorry, I gotta say it, but all she's
What do you mean she's just like me? I'm not schizo, and I take my medication.
doing is dressing cute and cooking and cleaning. Is that what trad is?
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of agree with this one. Oh, you didn't DoorDash McDonald's? You made some ramen noodles tonight? How trad? You
Bro, I could eat a cheeseburger, not gonna lie. I could do that. I will dress up and put it onto a plate and pretend that I made it. Bro, same. Yeah. I could inhale a few.
clean the f***ing toilet? How trad? You wiped your ass?
Listen, I don't mean to flex, but today I cleaned the toilets. Am I TradWife yet? I cleaned it out. Be impressed. TradWife? Yeah. Yeah, ain't no way. Very wife. There you go. I decalcified the sink and I cleaned the toilet. Thank you. The patriarchy made you do that. True. True. I'm basically a slave to someone.
Yes, you are a good girl.
Wait, if I don't have a husband, does it mean that Link is my domestic abuser husband? Oh no. I'm a very good girl. Aw, thank you. Pretty much. We have to blame it on something. What?
Escu wiped her ass. TradWife confirmed.
That's true. I even used Vtuber. So that must be something patriarchy. He's male, isn't he? Yeah, he's oppressing me. True, true. What does it mean if the guy cleans the toilet? He's gay. He's gay. Why would you clean your toilet? Are you expecting company? Absolutely gay. True. Basically, gachi-muchi.
Trad. I feel like millennials and zoomers have psyoped themselves to believe basic ass things like cooking food and cleaning the house are traditional. Or even more deranged, white supremacy. TradWives. Sexism as a gateway to white supremacy.
Are you guys sure that these people are just like not trolling? Like it might be just like they just got together and they were like, we must troll. And we are all falling for it. And they are not serious, but they are just memeing. And they are just like, yeah, no cap, for real, for real. And we are just like getting upset. And they are just like, yeah, these losers. I wish they are serious. I'm unwilling to believe it. Yeah, it could be rage bait for the algorithm.
Common theme among the haters of our TradWife friends is implying or even outright accusing them of covertly or overtly selling white supremacy to young women. There's nothing wrong with yearning to raise
I will give $10 for it. Take it or leave it.
Kids, bake bread, and keep a tidy home while your husband brings home the bacon. However, the most telling aspect of the TradWives hashtag is the other half of the term, wives. Women defined by their relationship to men, from the perspective of men, specifically men of the alt-right. The TradWives trend are—
Okay, what if it's a leftist guy who has a wife? Or does a leftist guy allowed to get dinner? Or nah, no, can't be, impossible. Having a wife is far right. Take yes, he cooks for her. Oh, okay. That's fiction. It's a symptom, not a cause. Secretly a Nazi. He's just pretending to be a leftist. Oh, I don't understand. I don't understand why people fight against something so harmless as like a happy family. I really can't wrap my head around it. So if a happy family, a wife and a husband is bad, then what is this? What are they advocating for? What is the good? If this is the bad, what's the good? What do they want? I'm unsure of. I actually don't know. Girl bosses, unhappy, anything that doesn't reproduce? Depression? Kids are a burden? They want male cocks. Oh, they want submissive men. Oh, you're right. Subservient man. Oh, you're so right. I didn't think about that. True. Best I can do is give them a male cock. Okay. Fair. They want slaves. Ah.
articulates not only women's roles over their choices, but also how the manosphere brings together those who feel.
Is that not sexist? Question mark, to want the guys to be slaves and subservient and... Wait, I know this word. It's called misandrist? I'm not sure if I said it right. I'm picking up on the lingo. Is it not? Yeah, the misandry? Yeah, no, yeah, misandry. Misandrist? Question mark. No, because you can't be sexist against men. Oh, yeah, how could I forget? Sorry.
Feel blindsided by the feminist movement and want to teach women how to take care of their men and give birth to more white babies. This is how sexism functions as a gateway to white supremacy.
So they hate white babies too. Okay. I'm noting it down.
Men bonding over misogyny and rallying for the white race.
I just imagine that this is what they think they do. That like the boys are sitting in Discord and they're just like, fellas, isn't it amazing to be white? And it's like, yes, quite. I enjoy it. Man, I went out today and I got a sunburn. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Isn't it fabulous to be white? Like, is this what people think that the boys are up to? It's like, yes, quite amazing. I had a lovely white day. Everything was so white. They literally are. Yeah, me and the boys hating on women. True. Let's stop doxing us. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm on to you. I know everything.
As far as I can tell, none of these tradwives mention being white or whiteness or any of that. These people are just kind of convinced that's what this is.
Put some glasses. Well, according to oppressive hierarchy, you can't be sexist against men or racist against white people because something historic power.
I respectfully disagree with that.
Who let you in my Discord logs?
Damn it! I knew it! Dude, I disagree. Is it allowed to disagree? I don't think that you cannot be sexist against men, and I don't think that you cannot be racist against white people. I'm sorry. Is that allowed? Am I allowed to have this opinion? No? Okay, then no. It's called being sane. I'm not sure. I'm asking permission. I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but I just don't think it's right. You know? No, only echo chamber. Okay, fair enough.
That these homemaking lifestyle...
You're white, so you clearly can't disagree. I mean... I guess. I don't know. Maybe some of my ancestors... you know, did do with someone who wasn't white. I don't know. You should have seen my parents. They are not very pale. You know? That's heresy. I'm just saying. I'm 5% dark skin. Calling me white is racist. And I'm a Slav, what considers a minority in the USA. Dude, my country has such a low population. I should be considered a minority. That's true. Yeah. I should do a DNA test. Maybe it would turn out that one of my ancestors fucked someone like from like an exotic place and I would be like special or something. You would be in the UK? See, there you go. Don't use 23andMe, use a better one. What? What is 23andMe? The DNA thingy? Yo, white? But... Okay, I might be white, but I'm not like American white. Okay, I'm whiter than American. That sounds so bad. I'm not like that. I'm whiter. I'm the OG. No, this is so stupid. I'm classical. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm still from Europe. Yeah, I'm the premium. Bro, who cares about this? This is so stupid. Oh my god.
Videos are actually adorable.
I am even whiter than you. Nuh-uh! We will have to compare our dicks and we will see who is whiter. Okay, I'm up for the challenge. I haven't went out to the sun in like 2 years. Okay, joke's on you, kiddo.
luring people into the alt-right, like me in 2015 when I said man-spreading, and then you went down the right-wing rabbit hole. Behind the rise of the online TradWife movement, trad ideology doesn't just extend to the 1950s housewife videos, it also has sinister connections with right-wing extremism, experts say. There was so much of this that even SD Williams, the main character of this anime, had to come out and say this: I do not support anything like white supremacy. I don't want to be associated with anything like that. Well,
imagine that all you do is cute content where you dress up cutely and you make a bread and people are like, this is a literal Nazi. That's so fucking wild to me.
Too bad, bitch. The experts are here.
Yeah.
It's giving blood and soil.
It's giving 0 IQ. Oh my god.
Like, you know? I just think that if I was part of a movement,
she might not have the colored hair, but the eyeshadow tells you everything you need to know.
That had a lot of crossover with fascists and neo-Nazis and Nazi culture, I would probably make sure that my propaganda for my lifestyle did not, like, emulate the...
I'm sorry, when a person talks with this kind of voice and says like all the time, I just cannot take you seriously because, like, oh my god.
1920s and 30s. Just how I do stuff, though.
I bet you that she lives in California. I just feel it in my bone that she lives in California. I know. I feel like California is not even the United States. California is like a little state of mental asylum. And if you guys, if every American in the middle of the night would bring a shovel and would start to, like, dig where the line of the state is and you would push it into the water, then, like, the entire country's IQ would raise tenfold. I am not even kidding. I think it's a solid plan. It's not too late. Everyone just brings the shovel, a little bit of digging. While they are asleep, they won't even notice. And you push them in, and then they will start drifting somewhere. I think it's a good plan.
You know.
First of all, what is this voice? I see you're happy. Do you know who else was happy? Nazi propaganda. This, like, fake apathy shit is just as performative as putting on a 1950s housewife dress and doing little cosplay on TikTok. Let's be serious for a second. Nobody doesn't care that much. And for the love of God, blend your eyeshadow. The desire to live in the...
Oh, I love her so much. I'm sorry. I would marry this girl. I swear to you. She is so funny and based and beautiful. I would marry her. I'm so jealous of her husband. Man.
The 1950s ignores the reality of that decade.
Man.
What's wrong with the tradwife trend is that it romanticizes a time when staying in the home and marrying a man as means for socioeconomic survival was mandatory, while women, people of color, and the LGBT community were nowhere near equal. When tradwives glorify this decade, they're glorifying a time that was actually pretty terrible for a lot of people. Oh, so you're a tradwife? Have you heard about a little thing called segregation? I don't believe any of these women want to bring back segregation or, like, polio. In fact, there are a lot of black tradwives too. It's like a whole thing. Honestly, this is the most feminist I'll ever...
But they can't say that. They cannot say anything about black people because then they will be called racist. And they don't want to be called racist. They are the ones who want to call other people racist. So, yeah. It's obvious.
Say, I believe a lot of this bullying that these tradwives are facing comes from an underlying resentment or internal resentment we have towards traditionally feminine behavior. Let me just slip into video essayist mode for a second.
Ooh. Bro. She has tits. I don't think I have ever seen her cleavage before. My goodness. I'm feeling pregnant already. I don't want to be like that, but mommy, Squishy is married. I'm fine. He can sit in the cock chair. It's fine.
Does society hate femininity? I don't know. I don't think
goodness.
so. But it certainly sees it as weak. You see this, of course, with a lot of the right-wing macho shit. Drinking Starbucks is feminine and therefore weak. But you also see it on the left. Or at least the liberal left. Liberal Hollywood, to be exact. And it's being disguised as progressivism. We see this a lot, but the two that immediately come to my mind are Lola Bunny and the—
Aw, dude, they dehotified. I'm not a furry. But Lola was hot. And now she looks like she's addicted to crack. I'm sorry, but she looked like the Game of Thrones actress, Natalie Dormer. She had like this smug smile and she was like hot and it was like feminine and sexy, and it's like
and the green M&M.
Bro, okay, that's just weird. Why do you guys have a green M&M? You guys de-slutified the green M&M? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you de-slutify the M&M?
Okay, yes, this sounds silly, but hear me out. Watching Tucker Carlson's obsession with the green M&M losing her sexy boots was hilarious. But it is kind of weird how the vice president—
I can't, dude. Americans, if you guys wouldn't exist, someone would have to make you up, because this is wild. Everything and anything that comes out of your country is actually amazing. Like, everyone is just chilling, and America is like, okay, but what if we would make the green M&M fuckable? Like, what happened? Like, if you would be in Europe, I would be like, yeah, sure. Like, listen, Chernobyl exploded, the radiation went through the continent. We are all a little bit herpaderp. But nothing happened to you. What's up with you guys? You're welcome. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Of M&M said they changed up her boots for sneakers to signify empowerment and confidence. There's also Lola Bunny losing her bunny curves. And the director of Space Jam 2 said it was because it's important to reflect the authenticity of strong, capable female characters.
I hate it that they are saying that if you are strong and capable, you cannot be hot and sexy. Like, I'm sorry, correct? I haven't been really into James Bond movies, but most of the times James Bond is always pitted against a hot villain who is capable and sexy, and she's using her femininity as like her strength. Am I wilding? Yeah, the femme fatale, who is like sexy but also dangerous and intelligent, and
characters. So why exactly is traditional femininity, whether it's female clothing or female bodies, seen as the opposite of strong and empowering? Why do women need to be masculine to be considered strong? And it's not just female clothing or female bodies that are considered weak. It's also traditional female personality traits. I'll give you 3 examples off the top of my head.
Okay,
from the new She-Hulk show.
Jennifer Walters has arrived.
No.
She wants—
Who saw the She-Hulk show? Raise your hands. If not, then keep your hands down. Nope. That shit was ass. You kind of. Nope. Hands down. You did. Down where? Not down there. Just on the table. It was bad. So it was not good. Don't even think about it. I think it's a fanfic. So it wasn't good.
Wants nothing to do with saving the world. She's ready to be honest about life with her newfound powers, juggling her career and dating life. To the Snow White remake. Rachel's—
Oh my god, I just realized you're right. You know, when I was asking, like, okay, so they hate the TradWife thing. So what is the ideal thing? You're right. It's the She-Hulk. I remember there is a scene when she's like She-Hulked and carries the man onto the couch. And the man is kind of like emasculated. But I guess there is like some romantic things. That's it. That's what they want. They want the woman to be the man and the man to be the woman.
Ziegler says she's bringing a modern edge to Disney's live-action Snow White.
Okay, Snow White, IMDb. 2025? Yeah. 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 I mean, yeah. 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 But wait, maybe it's biased. Snow White, Rotten Tomato. Let me see. What do the critics say? What? 70? Oh, they enjoyed it. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, I guess. Yeah, 73 is not that bad. Audience score is capped. No, it could be. Yeah, it was very cute. No, it's all propaganda. It's all just propaganda. Don't believe everything you see. Okay, that IMDb lies.
She's not going to be saved by the prince or dreaming about true love. And even the new Little Mermaid remake. I'm really excited for my version of the film because we've
Wait, the Little Mermaid didn't have the love story? How did she not turn into bubbles?
Definitely changed that perspective of her just wanting to leave the ocean for a boy. It's about herself, her purpose, her freedom, her life, and what she wants. As women, we are amazing. We are independent. We are
I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't seen a singular Disney live action. Not one. I think it's cringe. I think it was fine as a cartoon. I don't even like the 3D slop that is coming out of them. So I do not know.
Modern. We are everything and above. I'm glad Disney is updating some of those themes.
There
are dozens and dozens of other examples, but you get it. If you've been alive for the past 10 years, you get it. The seemingly unending push of the strong, independent woman who don't need no man, who focuses on herself.
If you want to see how well it's actually doing, search Snow White box office. And remember, it needs to make around 800 to make it even. They spent 800 million on this? Bro, let me see. Snow White box office. Where would I see it? What? Box office flop. There's too many articles. Do you think Rachel Zegler shorted the movie? Shorted? Why is Snow White bombing? It's not just because of Vogue controversies. Snow White. How much it got back in box office. I don't know how to. Now that I need the AI summary, it doesn't come up. Okay, so it earned 66 million. How much did you say? They only spent 800 million on it? It's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah. 800 million. No, it's getting there. They got 200 million back. That's pretty good. I think. Maybe.
Self and her career. Who has no time for true love or saving the world. Who cares about other people? It's called self-care, sweetie. It's no wonder people see something like this. A woman unapologetically embracing her femininity, not just in style, but in lifestyle. Embracing a lifestyle.
Bro, is it just me or she's kind of mommy like this? Like, I try very hard not to goon, but like, she's kind of mommy.
where she puts her family and her loved ones first.
Yeah, she is a mother.
Herself,
she could be my mother. I mean,
and above her career. It's no surprise people see that and think it's subversive, because it is. Okay, that concludes video essay mode. I look like a drag queen.
No!
There is, of course, another side of this, the conservative side, which believes that all women are just meant to be in the home, and that men should do none of the housework. Apparently.
Do your damn housework. Fold the clothes. Do your laundry. You know the shirt that you have been wearing all week and you think it has a day in it? It does not. Wash it. Also, if you're there, buy new shirts for yourself, okay? And new socks. Oh god, and new underwear. I'm begging you, buy more underwear. You know, there is like a hole forming in between your legs and your balls are borderline peeking out. Buy it.
I do not know how to operate the laundry machine. When my wife said, oh, could you go put the laundry in?
Okay, you're a dumbass. Everyone should know how to operate the washing machine. It's not rocket science. You're stupid. It's literally 2 buttons.
I have done it. I have had to ask her to guide me every step of the way. That is not something that comes naturally to men.
Yeah, because when girls born, they just inherently know how the washing machine works. It comes to us naturally. Our femininity guiding us towards the right button, whether it's 40 degrees or 60.
Sorry, but it is very weird that a grown-ass man does not know how to do laundry. Apparently, he's not even the only one.
All right, Drew? Well, this is a trick question because I have not done anything around the house for 40 years.
Ben, you answered dishes. Mrs. Shapiro said, I'm
Oh, no, not Ben Shapiro.
not sure Ben knows how to do laundry, so I'll go with the dishes.
Ben, your wife is a whole-ass doctor and you don't know how to work a laundry machine? What? Now, although I have a more socially libertarian outlook on this than they do,
That's just depressing. You guys know how to use the washing machine, right? Like, you guys are better than this, right? Yes, kind of. Yes, sometimes. Yes, obviously. Yes. Yeah, I live alone for fuck's sake. Excellent. You guys are already better than Ben Shapiro.
I do actually agree.
It's a low bar, I know, but you know.
One parent staying in the home with the kids is the best thing for a family. But my mom stayed home for a while, and then they switched, and my dad stayed home for a while. And to this day, I have a great bond with both of my parents, and I wonder if that is part of the reason why.
Wait, she had a family figure, a father figure? That explains a lot.
I was lucky, and I wish everyone could be that lucky. Being a stay-at-home parent is a job, and honestly, it should pay like a job. I can't think of a more important role in society than raising the future generation. In fact, this is a major reason of why I consider myself a socialist. I believe culture can trickle down from economics, and I believe certain policies that people like Matt Walsh and Ben Shapiro might disagree with, could make it possible to get back to that.
Wait, is Ben Shapiro a leftist? I actually don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know he's right wing. Okay. He's far right. Okay. I don't know. He's Jewish. Oh. Well, I mean, that doesn't mean anything. But he doesn't know how to use a washing machine? That's just embarrassing, man.
That time
Conservative
where people can raise a
right-wing.
family on one income. If someone is able to live that traditional life...
He's not far right. He's just an idiot who doesn't know how to use the washing machine. It's okay. So I guess he has a TradWife? But wait, the wife is a doctor, then it's not that trad. Or maybe she gave up everything and she has just, I don't know, regular conservative? He's just a conservative, okay.
Lifestyle, they are extremely privileged to do so. Because let's face it, men are f***ing broke nowadays. There have been several articles about how women are single because they can't find a man who makes more money than they do. Because no matter what women f***ing say, they-
Oh shit, okay, you have been called out. Sensitive subject, oh okay, I'm sorry. Are you broke? I'm sorry, I'm about to whip out the Pokemon biscuits. If you're a broke boy, just say so. You don't have to buy it, okay? If you're too poor. You don't deserve my biscuits.
Want a provider. Women hate the wage gap until a motherfucker asks to split the bill. They want someone who can take care of them and take care of their children. Most men can't do that. They can barely afford to take care of themselves. It is nearly impossible to take care of a family on one income in America today. But why? Some people say it's because of capitalism. Other people say it's because of feminism. And some really insane people will say it's a little bit of both. The thing
She's so stupid.
Is feminism has completely failed women. To be more precise, lean in, pink pussy hat, girl boss, neoliberal feminism has completely failed women.
Pink pussy hat? What?
Women aren't fulfilled. Men, for that matter, are not fulfilled. Everyone's depressed, lonely, overworked, atomized, and many people, men and women, are longing for a time.
You don't remember the pink pussy hat? I actually don't remember the pink pussy hat. What is the pink pussy hat? Yeah, that was a weird time. I feel like I missed out on it. I'm sorry, you never saw the pink hats? Oh, no, I actually don't. 2016, it was a protest hat, looked very stupid. I believe it or not, I don't excite myself over what Americans wear on their heads. I know, but yeah, I go to sleep very nicely and calmly, not knowing about what the pink pussy hat is. Me too, Basti. Yeah, Google it. I don't dare. What are the chances that if I Google pink pussy hat, I will get something that will get me banned? I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit, even if it's overpriced.
Time that probably will never exist. A time that will probably never come back. A time of economic security, economic growth, community, strong unions, higher wages, affordable housing, racism, lobotomies, back when they put real cocaine in Coca-Cola. Put the cocaine back in Coca-Cola, you cowards. Sorry, scratch those legs.
Bro, that Coca-Cola must have hit so hard. I would have loved to try Coca-Cola with cocaine. Like, my goodness.
Last two things. You get what I mean, though. When I look at videos like this, I don't see a fetish. I don't see white supremacy. I see escapism from neoliberal hell world. And more importantly, I see someone doing what they want to do and not hurting anyone. There's nothing wrong with choosing to work for your family who loves you instead of a boss who hates you. There's nothing wrong with dedicating your life to something bigger than your next Amazon purchase. In conclusion, leave the TikTok TradWives alone. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and donating to my Patreon, link down below. We're doing Discord movie nights together every month, and it's a whole lot of fun. So I would love to see you there. And stick around for the next video. Bye!
Aww. Boink boink. What's my take on this? I think some people have way too much free time on their hands. I guarantee you, if they would pick up a hobby, they wouldn't have time worrying about whether cooking for your family is racist or sexist or whatever. Like, they could literally pick up competitive knitting or something, and the world would be a better place. I just wish, I wish people wouldn't care about what other people's business is. If that person wants to do cooking for the family, then let them be. Let her cook. Literally let her cook. It doesn't matter. Being a hater is their hobby. Can you imagine how consuming it must be to have so much hatred in your heart towards people you don't even know? It's like yelling into the abyss at a bunch of strangers. Eating is a full-time job. God, yeah, it must be exhausting. Dude, that's just way too much hate. It's crazy. What's ridiculous that some fanboys are more feminine than women? True, and that's why boys are picking the fanboys. Yeah. Exactly.
It's times like these I remember something my dad taught me.
Yeah?
He'd say, son, mind your own goddamn business.
Daddy is based? I mean based? Big based?